Alright, CYBERCATS. Pretty solid draft, all things considered. There's a few weaknesses that HellRaisers are going to be looking to exploit. It's not like, yeah, I mean, there's a reason Tiny is so popular. Also a reason that Death Prophet is pretty good at what she does, you know. I'm expecting.
For sure, but she does have a really hard time coming back, much like a Razor if her lane is bad. And I don't think we haven't really spoken about that lane yet, because she's up versus Bristle, Dazzle. Death Prophet is at her best when she can shove a wave in and keep her enemy under tower, basically, and then her support pulls behind her.
CYBERCATS not interested in fighting this one. Burst strike to the low ground and a quick bushwhack. But, yep. Easy D-ward.
You should generally not fight a Tusk level 1.
Yeah.
Tusk CK, Lord no.
30 seconds now.
Like what they're doing, like they're keeping the wards in deny range, as it were, for the time being, just in case CYBERCATS want to come back roaming up. But I'm sure they'll get rid of it here before the laning stage starts properly.
Yeah, they're moving forwards again. H2 has 2 sentries with that ward's name on it.
And now, the moment you've all been
but not spending either of them.
Yep. Shiketsu. Let's get to walk it off. That's his extra rune. Taking a lot of damage though already. Like level 1 a quill spray. Not really something that Gilger's too concerned about.
Come and fight.
Absolutely not. He's got a stick already.
Okay, doesn't want to go for it. That's to be expected, you know. Stick straight off if you're expecting to go to the Bristle back lane. Miro just a full wand and 3 extra iron branches like that. Kura's gonna bring some tangos to use those with.
Hey, how you going?
Very few.
No, Shigetsu already having used some of his mana. Like he's regening back up, but that was a little bit of a waste for him. He's going to have to be careful about not getting shoved back too far. That would mean Miara gets too much out of this lane. And again, like the Death Prophet versus Bristle is just so good. She's going to get Spirit Siphon on her next level. And after that, if you run at her with a Bristle, you don't actually deal enough damage in time to get her down. You're too tanky. She loves that.
I hate Gilger. Just had this poison touch on him for the last 10-15 seconds now. Finally with Hero coming in, they get some help. He gets some help. Chase H2 away.
Yep. You can see H2 already blocked the large camp.
Yeah.
So no pulling shenanigans for this Death Prophet lane.
This makes a lot of sense. So we'll check back in with this lane later as we take a quick look at mid. With the Tiny up against the Ember. Should be slightly favored to the Tiny with the big last hit advantage that you have.
Yeah. So sure, you can take some harass damage from this Ember, right? Slight spam. Like, especially with your points in tree, you don't have Abatos to take the shield off yet, so you're going to get pushed in, but you're tanky and you hit hard.
So many life points on this hero, and you've got the bottle to help out, so it should be good. Down bottom. Perhaps one of the more explosive lanes. You're gonna have to keep an eye on this one. Again, Aldi steps too far forward. Just gets burst struck and bushwhacked.
No.
Right click to death. Watson should be a little bit safer. The flip side is this, but first one elsewhere just before Phasor, it doesn't. He doesn't end up dying here. One last right click from Melody. Finishes the job, but Gilger actually the one dying first up top.
Melee support up versus Dazzle. Like at some point the poison touch is probably gonna do you in, and I imagine that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
Thanks a lot.
Okay. Okay, another snowball. Trying to get some revenge. H2 with a Verify Gaming. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll save his life. Shigetsu. Just feeling that Spirit Siphon. That was the last one for a while. He has the courier walk into his own secret shop. So it's gonna take a while till that Ring of Fault gets to him, but it will get there eventually as they do bring down the Sand King down bottom. So combo does seem to be working.
Simple stun from Watson. A bunch of damage. That is the problem for the Sand King here. You're not that tanky. Watson is. You don't get to trade with him whatsoever. It's Watson is pretty much. I was thinking before, right? Maybe you go on Watson because he has the hard stun, and as long as you keep him disabled, you're only fighting against the AA and the cold feet proc. But Watson's just so tanky. You don't have damage in this lane, or you do have damage, but not enough. So yeah, their only option on CYBERCATS is to go for Malady, and Malady is happy just not being there. Watson has regen for days with those Chaos Strikes.
Plus, it's both hit charges now 13. He's trying to make
trying
that a
it.
10, but yeah, he's just
I'll make it.
way too tanky.
Yep.
Doesn't even feel the need to pop the stick.
Yeah, that was uninterrupted basically. Like Malady didn't even throw any spells there.
And it does pop the stick. Just to be safe. Picking up out. Oh god, Shigetsu super low up top. Snowball. Couple of heals are coming in from H2O. The Quill Spray is starting to stack up. So gotta be very careful on the hero.
It's,
Poison touch on top, but he gets to live. Tiny dies somewhere else, just behind the tower. What the?
Yeah, level 6.
There is little hope for
There's
Radiant's
action
middle
everywhere.
tower.
That is
And
a play. Can somebody
That is something that I definitely slipped up here, because that is definitely something that happens in this matchup. The Tiny, if he can't keep the Ember low enough on level 6, he is a sitting duck and he needs support in order to avoid this exact scenario happening.
Again, down bottom, he's tanking. Oh, nice. Nicely done here. Always be ready with your Crawling Blade. Rid of the Hoodwing tree.
Drastically cuts the impact of that Acorn shot.
You gotta get the
And
bushwhack
the
in while
bushwhack.
while they're still stunned. Alright, still CK with all of this, all of these shenanigans going on. Still
He's
sitting at
thick.
30 last hits.
Yeah, DK Focus is going to cut now. He can't win this anymore, he knows. This lane is lost.
Well, actually got the range creep, so well done, Melody.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Will die most likely, but now he's all alone. Fazo joining in. Bushwhack connects, sitting at level 2 Sandstorm, and a bunch of creeps can explode potentially. Yeah, he got the last, I believe. I'm not sure.
He
That's
might have, yeah. I thought he tried to die to him, yeah, to Watson. That's a little bit late.
Dire's courier has
It
been
is sets.
It's an
Watson
AA,
should
what
be
can you
fine.
do?
Yeah.
That's the AA life. I feel like we said that about the Zeus in the previous game. That's going to be the AA life this game.
This is just a 5-position support, so like
Yes.
it's not gonna be
But
knocking at your game fan all that much.
I really do think that Malady should have punching bag after his name though. This game.
Yeah. The kill is not really the punching bag, it's more the puncher.
Yes.
Punching bag puncher. Still trying to hang around in this top lane. H2O, no. Okay, she puts the Valley Points in the grave just in the nick of time. We should still end up dropping maybe with Gilga committing, perhaps both committing. Oh, gets the last right click in, but Shigetsu will find the trade. Surely he doesn't actually have mana, but Gilga will have to deny himself.
Wow, you hit hard.
It doesn't
Least,
work that way anymore.
No. He's sharing some of the gold, I suppose.
And now we're in the interesting position where neither of the offlaners can, without help, push through their save laners, their respective opponents.
Eyeballs
So
trying
yeah.
to steal stacks now. But DK
Gets
Focus and
screwed
Fazo, they're
over.
right there. Melody's hanging around. Rivals still too tanky.
Oh, this
Don't
Ember.
be really concerned about that, but down at half health, Ember might be able to finish the job. Another slight, another flame guard in a couple of seconds. And oh,
Yeah,
what
toss
toss
back.
back? All right, that works. Now Watson joining in, and that was a little dead. Hoodwink caught in stone and ice, and the illusion finds the grid. What?
Yeah, that was not even Watson.
reinforcements.
Alright.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The Invest rules picked up by Igor, so they're unable to prevent that.
Mm-hmm. That was very unfortunate for Rival. I think he got moved in by the bird creep
Yeah, yeah.
just
he did.
before the entire thing went. I want to say something very impolite there. Ass up.
I know what you meant. It's all good.
Uh-huh. You know, I listened back to our cast from 2 days ago, and there was yeah, and I was very proud of saying that the Wind Ranger in the mid lane got shafted. It's like that's one of the things she says, right?
That is
And
true, yeah.
somebody, and I was like, alright, I hope somebody in chat noticed that. And well, it did get noticed, but somebody was, did she just say fucked?
What?
She meant that, right?
Oh
Like,
god, man.
oh, this dive is very bad.
Oh, is it though? I mean, it's got the kill. Rival is kind of low, but he's still alive. They get
Okay.
the secondary kill, and Poison Touch not coming enough to kill him, so... I don't
Oh,
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, sorry. I thought Igor was a man and not a coward. Yeah, because now he's fighting 3 on his own. Hey,
Ooh, triple snowball. Yeah, good point.
I mean, it's understandable. He didn't have chains, he didn't have a flame guard either while it all went down, but he still had remnants. Like, of all the choices he could have made, this was probably the worst. Like, not being there would have been better. Throwing all your remnants in and trying to save she gets it there would have been better. That was kind of rough.
Miro did go super low.
Yeah.
Bunch of stacks of the quills on him.
Yep. And once he dies, the exorcism is immediately gone.
Very questionable choices being made.
Well, that stalemate that I was talking about though, where the offlaners couldn't push through their respective safe laners. She gets to... No, he still feels good enough to stay here, and I guess with the deaths at least he prevented that scenario from occurring. They're going from here on out.
Fizzle finds the bushwhack. Lots of heals, but also a lot of damage coming in.
Too many warpath stacks.
Yeah.
150 bonus damage.
Very normal. Down bottom, epicenter was used, but I get the kill first. Gilder. You beat it too deep.
Yeah, the stalemate
Snowball,
continues.
does some damage, and that should be enough safety. Oh, Don's running into Eagle though, never mind. That's a freebie.
An attempt was made.
Yeah. Haha, I outplayed him. I dodged damage with Snowball, and now I can go home. Oh, never mind, I'm dead.
Dire's top tower is under
Well, he went home.
I guess he did, yeah.
First
Nice
AA
boss
ult.
coming through, not hitting on anything now. Now
Watson
then,
stop.
bit of trouble. Rival with the way in. Watson though, that's a lot of control and a lot of damage. Shigetsu, all he can do is look on.
tower is under attack.
Then walk away. Finally, the steal on top will go down with another access being a minute.
Dire's top tower
Stalemate
Clicking into it.
equals broken. Now Gilgear gets to go bottom, take some creeps here as well. Like, Sand King is not a natural tower taker, unlike the Death Prophet. You really gotta, like, put your claws into that sandstone and hope you, like, claw the tower down eventually.
Yeah.
So,
It's also
map
just
advantage
skipping
HR?
pre-base, right? That's
Yeah.
who he does it, like a Timbersaw.
Let us fight.
Yeah, I mean, a Timber can hang around, tank some tower shots for his creep wave, you know, the works.
Timber's more of a threat at this stage in the game than a Sand King is on the tower.
for radiant forces.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Does have a blink deck already though, so can't really fault him too much. DK Fogats is gonna be looking to use that as well as another epicenter 10 seconds up top. Where's back already though? H2O too late to help out. The smoke rotation
Yeah, with
still in mid.
Yeah, they hesitated on that smoke because they were like, wait, are they all top? They were not all top, and so they weren't in position for Watson to come out of the fog on mid
Looking in now.
at the point where they should.
And Rival blinks away! They get the engine apparition, and they do burst him down before it can do anything. Tanking though, okay. Kept alive a little bit longer, but the fight's already over anyway. His death delayed, but not averted. H2, another big Volt rival this time, will also secure a kill on Dazzle and Igor. Not a whole lot he can do. Now gets lifted into the air, into the silence. Perhaps another blink, but no more mana. No more damage here from Tiny. Now the tables have turned. She gets it right back into it. And they suddenly overstayed the welcome.
Yeah, that was a cheeky teleport attempt from Gilgir there, but yeah, no way. And Miero's showing here that this playstyle where you go in first on the hero that's no. Oh, hold that thought. A ult. I think they got him.
They did blow him up straight away. Tiny. Next on the list, though, is a bit of a trade. Huh. I can understand the ancient apparition there being like, "Ah, I've got ult. Let's go, let's go, let's go." But then the entire enemy team.
Yeah, it's still there.
Shows up, it's still there. It's like, ah, okay, I can only really kill one of them because they're not really pumped up that much.
Yeah, and he wasn't far away enough. Like, if Malady had like the game that he wanted to have, he was sitting on the bottom lane right now. Into the
Shot,
tower.
but Watson front, stunned up.
They can't do anything.
Through, nice snowball to delay this. Now TK4 was isolated off to the side, dragged back. The only come through from Watson, he is dead. Now Bristleback, he's so low. The shallow grave. Sure, they'll keep him alive a little bit longer. A couple of heals, tower shots. Oh, surely they can kill him off here. What?
Dumb hero.
Come on. Come on, man. Come on, rival. He has another blink combo in a second.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's dead. Look at this. Even hits him back and up toss forward.
Alley-oop.
Alright, kills a kill. Miro almost dies to Roshan. As okay, don't run into the Ember Spirit. Chains, lights. Not in range. And finally, the exorcism ending. We'll give Miro some health back. Another one of those chaotic fights. It's
Yeah,
this time certainly well in favor of HellRaisers.
With most of the cores of HR
Running
out for this should be, but
here it's all epicenter coming through, but no burst strike. Doesn't matter. Still plenty of damage on Chaos Knight. Maybe not. No. They tank the snipe, and they get the defensive task back. The arm that toggles through the poison, saving the president. Rival, we could join the Secret Service right now.
Yeah, he'd be perfect.
Yeah.
And that's
Go again.
that
On the link.
Oh
On
my
to
lord.
supports. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. There was no way they would get to live through that burst.
Absolutely not. And we're getting to Hollywood bodyguard levels now. This is, and you don't see mid-tinies do this all that often, where they actually go for the blink dagger immediately. Like, we've seen a bunch of these semi-core tinies where they really want to get that Echo Saber up first, but he went straight for the blink, no questions asked, no problem. He's got the full Abatos instead of any levels in the tree. That was just to smack the Ember around the lane with, and now we're rotating around. Igor, yeah, to get out, buddy.
This is not a safe space anymore. As okay, maybe.
Nice,
yeah, nice little double first strike, but instantly turn around. TK4 super low, but so is Rival here. Tanks the snipe. Shadow Grave will keep TK4 alive, but again, not enough. Snowball to the latest and wait this out. They'll still lose Rival as well as Gilgir. So this time it was a 2-for-1 exchange, and also scouting out this extra ward. CYBERCATS not without claws just yet. They kicked them out of the jungle.
Very important space here as well. She gets to get that bottom tower, and he will get the Aghanim Scepter up with this, and that's when we're going to see the Bristleback make his return to the fight. And what will they be answering that power spike with? Certainly not with BKBs. No, this is most likely going to be Shigetsu's playing field for a little bit.
Yep. Aghanim Scepter completed. They killed him a couple of times. We're still able to farm that up at pretty decent timing. Maybe this will help if they can get the Aegis into their hands.
It certainly would. Bristlebacks do run out of juice after a while, especially the mana, with the amount of spam that he's performing in these team fights. But it's also risky because they'll assume that exorcism was used for this, and without the exorcism, it actually looked pretty hard for HR to fight. Well, no, they'll certainly know.
Yeah. And exorcism is about to time out. There's some control.
Just go straight for Bristle.
Rivals just going in. Bristle down to half health, dragged back. They just want to try and kill him, but now the epicenter, Blink, burst strike. That's so much damage being done in turn. Watson's still alive. He also has the Aegis, but the entirety of his team is already dead. They did not get a single kill. The Shallow Grave this time, for the first time in this game, saving lives the way it's supposed to. Watson almost gets the game over with 2 crits in a row, but almost keeps. Like I always say, almost gets you nothing in this game.
Good day, sir. And that was insanely close. I was watching the Shallow Grave time down together with the A ult, and they ended like basically in the same second.
Oh my god.
It was insanely close. I mean, even if she gets to dies there, right? Like, he's dealt his damage.
Got it.
He stayed alive. Most of HR has overcommitted. So I do think that they still lose that fight, even if they get the Bristle back there, but this is just adding insult to injury.
You take the fight. I mean, sure, you've got the Aegis, but you don't have your Exorcism. You don't have any BKBs, so it was just free fight for DK Focus especially. Like, he was able to sit there in the back and wait for the right opportunity for the Blink Burst Strike Epicenter. Alone down bottom. He knows that this is the danger zone right now, but okay, they'll let him go. Don't quite know where everyone else is at.
Tweak out.
Invisibility.
Was a bit too close for company. Yeah, he invested in a casual cloak here as well.
And the BKB's coming soon if he finds enough money for the recipe. Yeah, Chaos Knight also going to finish that. Perhaps right now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Disassemble trick on the
structures are fortified.
Echo Saber.
And this is very important because the Nasal Goo does not actually go through your BKB, and that means that the Nasal Goo is not stacking during your BKB time. And that in return means that not just the Bristleback but also the Ember don't do that much damage to you during the BKB. And it's very important because the Ember Spirit is the one who's making use of, well, breaking the smokes here as well.
Yeah.
Of all that AoE minus armor.
Replaced, and
they do
really
not
want the
want to
Bristle
get some-
back. They want somebody else, and they do find the Hoodwink. Oh, Ribal, not powerful enough to kill him though. He gets a TP out. Oh no, they all get away.
No BKB reveal for Watson. I mean, he revealed it alright, but it was not much of a party. No forests were burnt down, you know, no grandmas died in the explosion.
What?
The
Is
gender
that what your
reveals?
parties look like normally?
Yeah, in America, when you reveal stuff, it's usually like,
oh,
you know,
that's
if
true,
your
that's
baby comes in like the pink or blue variant.
Alright, I did not make that connection, but now that you've laid it out for me, it's very funny indeed.
Glad you specified it was funny. I was starting to doubt.
Always good to dunk on Americans, you know. You would get yelled at this time because we're all Europeans here, possibly.
Yeah.
Don't know what chat is
Dyer's middle tower
doing.
is under attack.
I don't know.
Dyer's structures are fortified.
Don't they have like something to barbecue?
Radiant's tower is under attack. Dyer's
I'm so sorry. I lived in Texas for like half a year. I missed the barbecue the most.
Oh god.
Ah, man. Complexity was wonderful. Excellent. They treat their players phenomenally. And, you know, like eating at the headquarters of the Dallas Cowboys is insane.
I saw how a lot of videos about their setup there.
It's
How they build it and whatnot. It's insane.
I tried to get them to keep their Dota division. No could do. They were not wrong, but you know.
Blink first strike, not coming out just yet. 3% is going, a lot of bursts here, trying to kill off the Death Prophet, but the Selvio is buying some time, but still has to leave. So far so good though. Only the Hoodwink dying so far. BK Progress caught inside the eye shots. That Shallow Grave's not gonna do the trick here. Just punch in the face with big old tree, a rock tree, or what, a bone tree, or whatever that is. Freaking cosmetic is here. But hey, bottom line, some ice bots coming through, not doing much. Right, 3 heroes down, not a single casualty on HellRaisers.
Yep,
Just
and
like
you can see
that,
them. You can see them disengaging there and think like, is this Bristleback gonna come in or not? Is he? And after a while, they come to the conclusion that he's not, which is correct because his TP was in cooldown. He was stuck on the other side of the map. And by the time it got off CD, I think 2 of his heroes were already dead and the 3rd was falling. So yeah, nothing to do here.
Yeah.
Nothing to see. Finish off the BKB, get a hood on top. You know the works.
Get a beeline straight into their own jungle, but Bristleback already on the way out. So I guess he does not get caught.
Yeah, but he does need to. He does need to start going right now. Like, this is the Bristleback's power spike. This is where he's biggest. He's got BKB Ags. And you gotta start whittling down those BKBs on the other side if you wanna, like, actually get something out of that Eternal Shroud that you're going to be buying next. Because you need to be dealing damage in order to heal off of it. Like, it's that simple.
Refresh BKBs in Miro and Watson. Tiny has this one scheduled to come out soon, TM. Right now, I can also disassemble the episode. I think they're going Task. I also get a BKB almost ready on Ember Spirit here instead of CYBERCATS, so Igor will have that extra protection.
I think that's what they've been waiting for. I'm gonna pop that smoke right now. That courier better put its turbo on. 10 hits.
Get ready for this one. Sending Miro forward. Okay.
No flanking.
There you go. The BKB out just yet. He's just on snowball. That's enough to save.
Nope.
Oh, the plan did not work out. No, Gilgit just dies. A couple of right clicks and Ice Blast completely off the mark. As Rival pops BKB trying to TP out. There's not quite enough physical damage, but there almost was. Damn.
Yeah.
You could see the idea there from HellRaisers, and I think it was a great one. Just get the snowball save turnaround with like dual BKB afterwards, but that's just too much burst from CYBERCATS.
And it would be great for them too, because they really need the vision in order to land an AA ult, and they have... It's very risky for them to jump, especially at night, like you don't get to see everybody. Much rather they run into you, they clump, you get to land the AA ult, but... Yeah, if your bait just gets eaten right off the hook, then you're really in something empty. It's yikes.
Possibly respawn in a couple of seconds, but default full, so expect that right here. It is a very quick respawn though, so
yeah.
Who's the idiot now? Thank you guys. Thank you, Gaben.
I mean, but you can't blame CYBERCATS for not waiting for that either. It's like how I should do the maths on that one day. It was like the chances are pretty much non-existent.
And the tree just expired before you respawned, I believe.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
sometimes Gaben just doesn't want you to be happy.
Yeah.
True. He thrives on your misery.
By the way, HellRaisers is here, ready to take an engagement.
Yeah.
Around the pit.
They're just gonna do it again. Miro in the front. Smoke pop. Oh, I don't want to do it, but that's risky business. That's your AA.
Position. Still alive, and not for that much longer. Pops BKB on Igor. And that's a buyback. They had that in the back pocket. There's a disengage. Ice Blast hasn't really been used just yet, so still have that in.
Yeah. And now they're pretty sure that that ward is on the cliff, but they haven't taken it. This AA now needs to, I don't know, put some leaves in his hair and pretend he's a tree, because that was your second chance, but you just spent it.
Enough for CYBERCATS to try and force the issue here. Send in the Bristleback. He can kill it very quickly by himself, just with a nasal goo stacking up. HellRaisers, what you gonna do about it? Link in with the right time, perhaps. Try and snag it.
Yeah, well, you need to get info now. Shards are available. Figure.
Too late.
Unfortunate. Shard into the hands of the Ember as well. I'm not usually a fan of this if he does not also go for the Aghanim Scepter. That is when you're going to get the most use out of it.
Yeah.
So you can keep on balling. But it's still also an okay farm increase. And yeah, you get more damage. Who doesn't love more damage?
Yeah.
His Dazzle already has a shard.
Would be nice
Two
to perhaps
wings
get
is
the
not that
decoy on
important.
the wing.
Yeah.
Just a decent vision tool, right?
Yeah, it's okay. I guess I like the hairball the most. I'm pretty sure that's what we were gonna get here, but
Not strictly necessary for Bristleback with axe.
no.
It's still nice to just add more stuff, you know. Get that much quicker to your max wall path, but it's
Chunk.
not
This
that
looks to be a
fundamental.
fight, actually. What's into the trees with that Shadow Blade? No, it's not a fight. They're bailing.
Probably the right choice, considering that there's an Aegis Bristleback right now. Oh, whoa, they're still sticking around though, never mind. Just going to the back lines. Dazzle, he's gonna take out eventually after the grave. They find Melody in exchange. Alright, just killing off support. Melody with the extra death time because of the buyback earlier.
This is... I mean, it's not a great way to buy more time. Like, taking an engagement, sure, that was mostly on the enemy side of the map, and maybe they were hoping they could get to cut a wave after that as well. But your bot tower still goes down, and you haven't really stopped CYBERCATS from rummaging through your jungle to see what they can find there. And they're... She gets to his own bot lane like his entire team is behind him. He's a big old liar.
He's his own team.
True.
Okay, full gas showing hit. What's this right there? Invis, but he can't hit him. What? There we go. One more. Can't get it. Ooh, that's awkward.
Very. Because his BKB was too short to TP out.
He's caught by Hoodwing. Watson, they have the vision. He's super low, is forced to fight, but they full up control from the Dazzle shot. Oh, what have you done, Watson? Perhaps thrown the game 70 seconds without buyback, and now Gilgert next on the list of casualties. Ice Blast, just, oh yeah, hey, fireworks, or iceworks, I guess.
Yeah. We haven't seen that be impact for a single time yet. Maybe the one pick off on the Ember Spirit, right?
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Look at
Oh,
that
he
ballad
couldn't hit
again.
the... Oh, okay. Yeah. He couldn't hit the Sand game because of freaking Blast Streak, by the way.
I hate Blast Streak. It's just top lane, by the way. Nero was trying to split push.
Okay.
Did a decent job of it too. Yeah, TP. Janky.
Is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has
Well, it doesn't keep this mid-racks from being gone on, though.
No. I mean, at least you know the Ember is top, but you don't know if he has a remnant back, I guess. Spear coming in, shard.
Can we back off here? I guess with Watson respawning.
I don't know. There's still an epicenter here. I guess the only reason that the backing off is the Ember is not here right now, and he does not have a BKB currently. But apart from that, like, killing this Bristleback right now feels so bad, because he has an Aegis, he's gonna come back with full mana. If you do that, okay, they're gonna do it.
Yep. Here we go, run number 2, Ice Blast, gonna graze him at the very least, dragging it back with a BKB to protect them.
Most of the team.
Grave as well, just preemptively as Mira up front, but Loex is not enough help, but another drag back. They actually got enough to bring down back a second time. Is it enough of a setup for CYBERCATS? Well, Rival still very strong and tanky, but the rest of the team not so much. Blink, first strike, Epicenter, snowball safe, dodging a lot of the damage, but forced all the way into Fezor. And this will proc rival. Beautiful shallow grave there on himself. Not on his friend though, which would have maybe been more useful, but rival finally being chipped away at Igor. Oh, drag back. Watson, he's actually cleaning up with a snowball. Not enough to save rival, but enough to help set up the kill for Igor.
Who
He
am
got
I
the
to
kill
flame?
after he died. Maybe with the Remnant? I don't know.
Yeah, with the remnant.
with the Remnant
That's
then.
what I was
Yeah.
saying. Like, the remnant DPS. Who is I to flame the shard decision?
The game's not over yet, as it turns out.
No, it isn't. Very important that Watson hits his level 20 just before that fight there, gets the Reality Rift to clear spell immunity, make sure they can actually drag that Bristle back in for a second time after he already got tossed for that Aegis.
You also got the Silver Edge. I'm assuming that also helped out quite a bit there.
Yeah, he had that before the fight. That's why he didn't have buyback, by the way, because he bought out for that Silver Edge. Alright, I have 20, I have Silver Edge. We can fight. Oh, I'm dead.
Well,
But
he got away with
they
the
didn't
black
lose,
eye.
right?
Exactly. Right.
yeah,
Got it.
HellRaisers is still in the game, is still in this qualifier, because let's not forget we're like casually chatting about
right.
this as if there's like more games to come, but they're already 1-0 down. If HR would have lost that fight, they would have lost the series. No Malaysia chances for you.
It is very true. CYBERCATS. I can feel it, but maybe they start to feel it slipping away. They've got their own BKB now and BK Progress, a bit of help there. They've got an AC and Bristle back. But a couple extra items also finished up on the other side. There's a kick now for Tusk. He'll finish up the Aggro Scepter, so even more
I love
ways to kite the Bristle back, right? Either kick him away or kick him further in, so far away from his team. There's no Shell Grave, no heals. Yeah, with the Silver Edge, if you can pull this off properly, you can kill him off very quickly.
I think in would be the thing here, but ideally in your base and not here. This looks. I mean, they wanna though. Yara's got a
See each
low
other
Zarb.
just yet. We're gonna find break it. There's a Radiant Ward scouting out the CYBERCATS, all of them right now. And Snowball kicking the Dazzle. Sure, why not? Take away that Shallow Grave to start off the fight. Bites back immediately. The shots kind of blocking him in. Ice Blast across. That Prophet. With the X is going as well as the Spirit Siphon Miro. Being very strong. BKB at the perfect time. There's no follow up here in a real way to burst somebody else down.
This is tricky. If you get the Dazzle again, sure, that's a much easier fight, because he bought back now, he's guaranteed down, but you don't have an Exorcism. And that has been the only thing really keeping you in these long fights versus the Bristle, and Nero is playing with his life here. Good sir.
Okay. He's going in. He goes alive with the BKB. He's making focus as well. They're all controlled up. Kicked away with the epicenter, but Watson's in so much trouble. He needs to heal, but he can't. Igor kept alive for the moment. Just enough heals. Ice Blast. Oh, he clicks into it.
Got him.
They get the snipe. He has buyback available. So does Watson for that matter. Gilger buying more time. With Snowball diagram, but no way to blink out of the sandstorm. He is down for the count. No buyback available. Does not have the money for it. 200 gold missing. It's bad, man.
That would have been so much worse without the kick away from Gilgir.
Yeah.
Like that Sand King ulting through the air.
So the kick is always hilarious. Like,
It's brilliant. I wonder if he clicked Hero Portrait to cast that, because that was a mess. I would not have trusted myself to actually click the right hero in all of that, but you know what? I'm not a pro player. Gilder is showing off this series.
making a case for the Tusk, and there's no one that can argue with that.
I'll pick his Tusk for sure.
But hey, also bought just enough time to not have to force out that Watson buyback.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good. As teams are moving forward, they're going to re-establish some vision, hopefully, because they are blind as bats right now. They've been stuck inside their base for too long.
Especially around Roche. This time was a much longer respawn, so still 10 seconds on the clock. This is the reason why they've been fighting around this area for so long. But the two wolves are gonna have to run into each other once more. Ibex again mostly available. Shigetsu, well, it's not liable to need it. But each duo, the dazzle.
Scanning for
Oh,
Perhaps
Abyssal
a
on the
bit of a-
bristle. Did you focus? Tasted.
Snowball comes across, he kicks him right into Rival, bursts it down, and no more sanking, bites back into the fight. As looking for another target here, Miro once again with the X's running away from it. Trying to at the very least. Gets to in the front, Igor kind of off to the side, and find a bushwhack to find X, like burst, like it's a lot of burst. And they get rid of Miro, no buyback, he spent money on something, Ice Blast comes through, but also lost Giga, they lost Melody. And now it's down to Watson to carry his team, but it doesn't even have illusions to work with. Rival, BKB times out, and the right clicks from Shigetsu turn into dust. Watson trying to leave, but the invis is not invincibility. A triple kill for Shigetsu. And all is said and done, and buybacks in that area, they would have not gotten there in time.
Absolutely not. And this is starting to feel very dire now. You
Just want an axe and the spirit, there's some free axe on Roshan now.
Yeah.
Take
He's
that.
gonna immediately remove Dags out of his own quick buy. Straight into the refresher.
Are they doing it?
I think so, yeah. Like the problem is with having Miro stand in the front, and sure he's tanky if he can keep on getting his Spirit Siphons off, but he gets outranged by this Bristleback, and therefore he had so much minus armor on him before the engagement came in that once it was there, like, a Spirit Siphon's not gonna save you.
When you're also stunned, epicenter, struck, and that's the last hurrah.
Kitchen sunk?
Kitchen sunk, yeah.
They can get him into the fountain.
Oh, that's a kick. Alright. Toss back perhaps. No, don't need it. That's the Aegis. Only the Aegis. Break over Death Prophet. And Spirit Siphons for the BKB from Igor. Protected them.
Anyone
Walk
can go into
away.
the fountain.
Another snowball. Another kick perhaps. They want him. Can they get him? Rivals right there. BKB
Nope.
to protect him. And now Gilger down and out. Oh, maybe not. Does have buyback available now, so returning it to the fight. Miro so low. Oh god.
Please
He's
get back.
siphoning. He's fine. He's so fine right now.
Oh.
Jason, not so much. They get squirrel for dinner. Nice meat with a side of acorns. And the temperature
Hazelnuts.
sides.
I don't know, like, once again holding on by the skin of their teeth, but I think it's becoming very clear that HellRaisers can only fight in their own base with the threat of the fountain as backup. Like, that's the DPS they need to make up for this 15k gold difference right now. That does not feel good.
Well, you could put the fountain cannon on a hero or on a catapult, you know?
I mean, they're awaiting one more really big power spike, which is the level 25 over on Watson. Like, plus 10% Chaos Strike is actually an insane increase in DPS, but they're not sitting around waiting for that one. Neither are they waiting for the double toss. CYBERCATS is playing this so cool.
Tiny with a full-on dataless. It's a pretty thirsty hero.
scanning for enemies.
Hang on, establishing vision, getting the outposts. So far so good, but yeah, CYBERCATS not really willing to run into them for the moment. Not until they're all together and can smoke up
Very well.
themselves. Buyback is available from Igor as well as Faisal.
700 damage on Shigetsu.
And then forward, beat to the BKB, they find the task instantly. BK Forest kept alive as now Watson in the front line. It's a lot of trouble. He has to run away. Ice Blast connects, but dodged for the most part. Certainly no threat to go with that. And now Miro. Play around the X's, another proc burst. Kind of dodged by the Yules. So far, so good. DK Forest once again, the saving, the sustain
Oh,
is
he
too
died.
much. Miro's dead. 90 seconds. Melody. Well, okay, first strike is there, even though the pushback is. They get that kill. 3 heroes without buyback. That's it.
Rebel
That's
has to
it.
cut
There's
the
no
wave.
way. There's no way.
Rebel, cut the wave. No. No.
I
You
don't
guys
think it
finish this
matters. They have a fresh wave in mid. They have another wave bottom. They could go straight for the tier 4s here.
I think you're right. I mean, they can try the toss back, right? Like if Watson grabs somebody, pulls them back decently far, and then Rebel like.
Well, doing it the other way around, not quite as effective, but Eagle, okay, that's a cheese. They took a ton of damage there, but once it's dead, he's the only one with buyback. That's a bit of a drag back. No castles, no nothing, no kicks. And no chances, surely. Another tier 4 to go down. Now it's only the Ancient. They're trying their best to just be distracting, but all that Bristleback needs to do, really, is make survival a little longer. Drag back. Clicking the Ancient, and they're forcing it out. GG, well played. CYBERCATS. They make it a 2-0 victory here up against HellRaisers.
And I don't want to say it was like completely convincing. Both of these games with some fair back and forth in the